We had an exceptional first half. We did, everything went right. They didn't make anything. And they're going to come back and make shots. And I thought Mays was, he just got them going. We had a couple quick early fouls. Torian let the ball get inside, and now he's got a foul. So, he's got to be better preventing that. Then he won't be in that situation. Tyler Lydon does a better job of keeping that ball out of there. But when Mays and then Bacon gets going, Bacon's a tremendous player. He's really a tremendous player, and those two guys got going. Isaac is a really, really good young player. I thought down the stretch we were going to try to space him out and try to get to the basket. I thought John, he's one of our best free throw shooters. We just wanted to spread it out and try to get him. We had a couple good stops right at the end. Forced him into an off-balance three. But our defense was exceptional in the first half. In the second half, we just didn't have that same defensive effort. I think, obviously a little bit tired, but they played the same guys in the second half. First half, when you're playing 10, 11 guys, I think they got some guys in there that weren't ready to play in this game. Second half, they kept those guys in there, and they're a really good group. I thought everybody made a big play. Tyus got a big loose ball play, got to the basket. Andrew hit a big three off a good pass. Tyler Lydon made a really tough inside move against some big guys. And when it was close, we made plays just like the other night. Close game, we made good plays down the stretch defensively. And John's, went to the foul line. He made a great drive on that one. He's been missing that drive, but he made that one bucket. That was a big play. And then, he made his free throws. It was a real good effort. The best first half we've had in a long time, and we kind of hung on and were tough at the end. Questions?
What do you think of people storming the court?
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's fun to do that. We got to get people excited. Why not let people get excited? It's crazy. It's better when we get beaten, they all go home at halftime. So, yeah, I like that better.
Could you expand a little bit about the way John played today? You got good penetration, kicked the ball to the outside.
They made a couple bad turnovers early in the game, and Frank made a couple bad turnovers early when we had momentum, and we gave them 10 points. We really, with better ball handling, we're up almost 30 at halftime. But they were bad turnovers, led right to baskets. They weren't like the Carolina turnovers where we made turnovers, but they didn't lead to baskets. They ended up getting baskets, but in their half-court set difference. But he finally got where he was starting. He made a couple turnovers, but he was overall good, getting in the lane, trying to get him all year to get in the lane and then find people instead of trying to take a shot. And he's doing better at that. But we know when he gets fouled, he's a very, very good foul shooter.
Jim, they made a lot of threes in the second half, but is that still better than allowing them penetration?
No, I mean, we don't want to let them have the threes. We gave them a couple because we didn't push up enough. We just didn't push up enough on them. We were there, but we weren't up. The first half, we were up. I don't know why we would change that. We didn't want to, but we did. And then Mays and Bacon made a couple long ones. That's going to happen sometimes.
You think Andrew White made strides defensively today?
I thought he did a couple really good things. He gave up a couple threes, but he did some things. He was back in, pushing, hanging on with the big guys, battling the big guys down in there. I thought he made a couple good steals. He had 4 steals, 9 rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds. That's outstanding. Outstanding. He was really good there, and he still was good on the other end on offense too. He's getting better all the time, I think.
Jim, about 10 minutes into the game, we were ahead in the rebounding, like 14-7. Mm-hmm. And you see that what happened at that point?
Well, we ended up overall. We still were overall ahead, which is surprising for us against that size that they have. So if we just get anywhere near break even to 5 down against them, that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. But it's a tough league. A lot of good teams. Georgia Tech beat Notre Dame today. I mean, it's think Miami had North Carolina down 20 or something. It's a crazy league. A lot of crazy things going to happen.
Coach, you know, our Florida State obviously is considered one of the biggest, if not the biggest teams in college basketball. Does the game plan change at all, attacking a team with that much size and depth?
No, I wish they'd keep all those big guys in the game. It's when they put the little guys in the game that we had problems. They can't guard us with those big guys in there, and their big guys don't finish around the basket. So the guys they played in the second half are really dangerous against us because they can shoot, they can still rebound, they still have size, shot blockers.
Coach, Tyler Roberson put together a pretty solid first half, helped you build up that first half lead. Can you touch upon his
he was good in
performance?
the first half, and then again the second half, I don't know where he goes. He's in position there, and he just, you know, he can't get to the basket against these teams. He just can't. You know, he's right there. He's open 8, 10 feet. You know, you want to put your players in position where they get open 8 or 10 feet from the basket, and that's what he just can't do anything from 8 or 10 feet. And he had 10 points and I don't know, 4 or 5 rebounds probably in the first half. I think the second half he didn't score. Probably got 2 rebounds. His free throw shooting has been just better, but he wasn't even close tonight. And those things are huge in games. You know, you can't. We aren't good enough. We can't have that. We can't have that.
What did you think of Tyler Lydon's tip slam?
Yeah, he was great on defense. His what?
His tip slam.
Oh, that was good, you know, but I'm looking at what really is important, and he was just good on defense. He blocked shots. You know, he's one of the best defensive players we've ever had in the middle. Anybody. He's really probably better than some of the great centers we've had because he covers more people, more ground, and still can block shots. Everybody was concerned about him playing center, and when he came here, and he's really one of the best we've had in there at center. He's just been phenomenal, and nobody's going to give him many shots. But when that is pulling that 5-man away from the basket, that's why John Gillen can get in there. That's why Tyus can get in there. You know, that's if you play him out there, there's going to be space there. That's why we play that offense high like that, just to try to get those opportunities. And we're learning how to do it better. Torian really helps us on offense because where Tyler Roberson was catching the ball, Torian can score from there. He can score from those spots. So, you know, it hurts us not to have him in there offensively. Really hurts us offensively. But, you know, that's something we got to work on. But, you know, we got a lot of work to do. We've been playing better. Actually played better on the road the last couple times and better at home, obviously much better at home. But I think we are playing better. I think our point guard play is much better. I thought Frank did a good job tonight. I thought he was good. He made a couple bad turnovers that he's got to cut out. But I thought he made some good plays and good defensive plays. But, you know, we're getting a little better. We still got to get better, quite a bit better, yeah.
Jim, what does Tyler Lydon do exceptionally well to block shots at his size in the middle?
Well, he's 6'10". He's not small. I mean, yeah. He's not small. A lot of teams put small guys in there and, you know, drive in there. And, you know, he's got good timing. And he plays good positional defense. He knows where the ball is. And he's got a real good feel for the game, how to play the game. And, you know, he made a great post move down there when I think it was a 2-point game. He made a really hard post move to get 2 down there. He couldn't have done that in the beginning of the year. We're a much better team. Those guys are much better. We're much more aware of what we're doing. We still got to get better, but, you know, we're fighting through this.